Well, I think that we have an opportunity to share values, whether they be values of conservatism or biblical values. And so there's a lot of intersection here. For me, when I come to a place like CPAC, I really see three main values that come together, which really are the underpinnings of Israel, which is, first, biblical values and the biblical heritage of Israel. Two is nationalism. Here in America, it's called patriotism. And three, it's defense. And these three values are values that CPAC people, especially CPAC Texas people, hold dear, which is the Bible, patriotism or nationalism, and defense. And so that's why they love Israel. And they know that Israel, as I said on my panel, is the spiritual capital of the world. Jerusalem is the spiritual capital of the world. And people want that, and that's how they orient their whole life around these things. So therefore, it's not surprising that these people, I mean, maybe it is a little bit surprising. Maybe it is a little bit surprising that an American political outfit like this wants to actually take a detour and be like, well, actually, our roots of our whole value system is not from America. It's actually from the Holy Land. So that is pretty amazing.
So what would you say to Jewish American Democrats or liberals who feel confident that this administration, the Democrat administration, is somehow going to bring peace through a two-state solution?
Well, you know, that's shifting gears for me right now because I'm here at CPAC where nobody's talking about a two-state solution. A two-state solution is a bad idea on every level. First, land is sacred in the Middle East. The Arabs understand that. And if you are seen to be weak and willing to give up your homeland, that means that you're actually going to be gone from the picture altogether soon enough. And so when we talk about a two-state solution, we're actually shooting ourselves in the foot because we empower Arab jihadism that wants to destroy Israel. Two is that Israel's tiny. It does not want to put somebody else in our ancestral homeland, especially in the heartland, which is Judea and Samaria. And doing so would also undermine our historic connection to the land of Israel. So we're not going to do that, and that's an idea that's passé. And my liberal friends have a lot to do in terms of working for education, working on poverty, working on environmentalism. But when it comes to security, no, that idea has been tried, tested, and failed. And so it's time to move on to better ideas, like the Abraham Accords, which are good ideas, as opposed to a two-state solution, which is a bad idea.